if you have food, just keep it hidden from sight. If she comes up close to you, she's not out to get anyone. She's looking for easy food. Having said that, I'd like everyone to meet our vulture, Ziggy. All right, Ziggy, come on out here, girl. Right up here. There she is. You can welcome Ziggy. Vultures need love, too. Ziggy here is a black vulture. You notice the black body and the bald black head. Also, she has sort of white fingertips on the end of her wings. Now, it is indeed the job of a vulture to go into our environment, to find those dead animals, and to eat them. I understand this doesn't sound very pleasant, but vultures are built for that job. They have features that let them stay clean and healthy, like a bald head. See, oftentimes, vultures might stick their entire head and neck deep inside that dead animal to get to the best pieces of meat. Everyone's had lunch, right? I know that doesn't sound appetizing, but that's where the nutrition is in the internal organs. So if they had eating habits like this, they'd be covered with bacteria and leftover food. The bald head, though, lets it dry up and flake off, and the sun's ultraviolet rays can kill bacteria that may have been growing there. Not only this, but just look alive, everyone. Look alive, you'll be fine. I'm not really sure what that means, but again, bald head does let it dry up. And she has an amazing immune system, able to ingest about 100 times the salmonella and botulism, or food poisoning, that is, that could potentially kill the average adult human. And their droppings have very little bacteria or disease in them. That means most of that bacteria that goes in one end doesn't come out the other. So maybe now you understand the ways they stop the spread of disease and bacteria. There are a few other things. You may listen as she flaps her wings. You'll notice that she makes a lot more noise. She has very stiff feathers and broad wings. You can fly John's perch. Go ahead, Ziggy. Fly up to John. Fly up. You've been taking notes from the owl, haven't you? Fly over there to John. There we go. You see, she makes a lot of noise because she has stiff feathers and broad wings built for soaring. And vultures have been known to fly for hours on end on a warm air thermal without hardly flapping their wings. But also a few other traits are different, like her beak. You see how it's long and skinny? She sticks it inside my hand to get to the treats. It's not very sharp or dangerous. It's better for reaching inside the dead animal, and she can eat the internal organs without getting as messy. But also, her feet are a bit different. Her claws are dull, and her feet are made for walking. Where are you going? No, you're supposed to fly over to John. Go over to John. No, Ziggy, fly to John. You have wings for a reason. There we go. But her feet are different, her claws are rather dull, and she is so weak she can't even grip to pick up something as light as a feather. We assume, though, that vultures, they don't really need strength in their feet because their food, it doesn't run away from them very often. So people tend to look at a vulture, and they think with the walking feet and the weak beaks that they can't defend themselves. It's not really true. If you cornered a vulture and it couldn't run away or fly away, it probably wouldn't attack you, wouldn't even try to bite you. Does anyone know what a vulture does to defend itself? They throw up on you, that's right. I'm kind of disturbed you knew that answer. Can you imagine what a vulture eats coming back the second time around? Not a pleasant thought. But if it weren't for scavengers like vultures doing their job, then disease and bacteria would spread very rapidly. So, after all, what do you think of Ziggy here? Hasn't she done well? She has. Don't let her fool you. This is a very intelligent bird. You've heard people say crows and ravens are smart. Vultures are very clever as well. And she is smart enough to know, as long as she's on stage, that she can earn more food rewards or maybe even find leftovers in the audience. But she also knows if she goes in her release door, her part in the show is over, means no more free food. So sometimes she's slow about going home. However, my 8-year-old son, he's helping us with the doors over there, and he had the idea to put extra treats in the door, and it worked last time, so let's see if this works. All right, Ziggy, you ready? Go home, girl. Go home. Give her a hand. That was an excellent. My